are ready, I'm ready, let's continue. Let's do some Rumba Babanko. Is there anyone here who doesn't know what that means and who needs a quick explanation? Yes, okay, so I'll explain. Rumba Babanko is one of the traditional dances which are like a base of Cuban salsa. In case that's not clear for you, like salsa in itself is not a dance, it's a collection of different dances. So there's no dance called salsa in that sense. It's just what we came to call all the things that Cubans throw together to make up like what we dance. Okay? And Rumba Babanko is one of the most essential parts of that dance. It's deeply ingrained in Cuban culture, and it's actually also where we have many of our movements from. This, what we did just now, we could say is from Rumba Babanko, for example. So like many of the moves that you learn in styling are actually not from salsa, but from traditional dances. So the idea with Wawanko is that it's a couple dance between men and women, where the guy is kind of chasing the girl and is trying to make her pregnant, like in real life. Yes, symbolically. It's symbolic, and it's like very, you know, just like Cubans are like that, and Cubans have this character really. Like I always think that Wawanko is Cubans in a nutshell. It's like if you don't want to know everything there's to know about Cubans, just look at them dance Wawanko. It explains them really well. Because what is the idea? The guy is going after the girl. She doesn't really want to, but she's also like, you know, kind of interested, and he thinks he's the best. So this is kind of the roles that both adapt. And the idea is this: it's the same that you see when you are on the street in Havana. That's actually how they interact. That's actually how they flirt. It's just that they have it in a dance now. Okay? So it's the girl in traditional dance will like wear a huge dress, like full dress, which is going to the floor. So when I'm gonna ask you followers to do dress moves, don't worry if you lift it. You will be covered. Like also it's imaginary, so you will be covered in any way. And so what the guys usually do is they do like some kind of like gesture towards the crotch of the follower, and the follower usually wants to protect herself from that. Yes, obviously. Yeah? So we don't need to know super much about it for today. All we have to know is like what the music sounds like, and then we will do a quick choreo on it. Yeah? So sometimes also it's a couples dance, so you need it whenever you actually go out salsa social dancing. It was really painful for me when I came here to Gothenburg first, because I was like, nobody does that. And I was really surprised because like in all other cities I've ever been to, people know at least a little bit of like Rumba Babanko, and it's kind of like you take away 30% of the Cuban salsa dance if you don't know what it is and know some moves. You know, like you don't have to be super good at it, but at least understand what it is. So the music sounds something like this. It's arcade. Okay, this is what it sounds like. We're going to do a little specific rumba warm-up. For followers, just imagine that you have a dress. The reason I'm saying imagine is because your hand position depends on having a full dress. Because you're taking the full dress and then you're holding it up like as if you want to show how nice your dress is. And in order for that, it's helpful that you imagine that you actually have one. So your hands point upwards compared to the men. Yeah, where the hands point downwards. But more about that.
Para que nuestra música cubana siempre esté donde debe de estar, en el buen lugar. Seguro, de Cuba y para el mundo entero.
So you don't want to go up and down.
Cuidado.
Forward.
La rumba es lo más sublime para el alma divertir. Y se debiera de morir quien por buena no le estime votó.
Afro-Cuban position is So this is really important, like most people don't talk about this, but our arms need to come from somewhere, and the problem is if we focus on the arms, then they will be very robotic, right, because then you're pushing them up. But actually it's like an extension of the body which ends up in the arms, basically. Yes? So I'm overextending all of my upper body, and this is what makes the arms move the way they do in the end, yes? We can talk about this another time, but it's actually even coming from the lower part of the body. This is where it starts, okay? So if you go to the left, arms go to the left, right, arms to the right. I'm switching between the positions, but followers always have their hands pointing upwards, yes? Because you're holding your dress. If you don't have your hands pointing upwards, it will fall down. Also, your hip goes out up here to kind of balance out the fact that your upper body is like tilted sideways. Only for followers. Yeah? Up here, up here, up here, up here. Now for the guys, make sure that you're moving forward with this part of your hands. Forward, forward, but it's coming from the back. Everyone, when you step, the weight is always equally distributed between both feet. So don't do this. Yes? Here. And the bounce guarantees that you do that, because you can't bounce if your foot is not on the floor. Full contact with the floor. Yes. Full contact now from here. Always, look, there's always the bounce. Yes. And we meet close and out, close and out, close and out, close and out. Yeah? I know it's exhausting. So I'm just going to put on some music and we'll try some more.
Rumba,
kachang because we're making a kachang sound on the floor. Bam, bam, close, bam, bam, close, bam, bam, close, bam, bam, close, bam, bam, close. All the while you're keeping your position. Yes, don't go too upright. Bam, bam, and your torso twists. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, that's it. Bam, bam, bounce, 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 bounce a little bit more, bounce, bounce. Light on the knees. Yeah, I'm saying kachang because it's good to learn when we say like that's what it sounds like on the floor, but actually, yeah, light on the floor. Okay, the arms go in the direction where your torso tilts. So kachang, close, kachang, close, kachang, close, kachang, and away from the torso, away from the torso, away, and away, 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 kachang, 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 kachang. Yeah? Questions about this?
Nothing with the chest.
About the chest? Don't focus about it too much, but still up, 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 up. Yes, so there's a lot of things at once right now. I think for kachang you should almost focus mostly on the feet and the arms. Yeah?
And it's the same thing for followers here with the bumps sticking out? Or?
Well, a little bit more, mostly because you have bumps.
Yeah.
But it's not like you have to like try really hard. I think it is yeah? Let's do a little choreo from the basic rumba. So we have 1, 2, everyone diversion, right follower, leader. Now kachang, bam, bam, and bam, 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 bam. Yes? The cool thing is with kachang we can move. We don't have to do it on the spot. Ba ba, ba ba, ba ba. So, what we do is kachang, now we step. Kachang, now we step. Kachang, now we step. Kachang. Let's take it again from the top. It's very simple, don't overthink it. If you get this one, bam bam, close, bam bam, close, bam bam, close, bam bam, close, bam bam. Now we move on the spot and step. 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 It's a super essential step. Make sure that you don't mix it up with salsa steps. It's not this. Yes? Aha. Pause. 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 Yeah? Kachang. Kachang. Say it to yourself if you need to while you do it. Okay? So from the basic. And 1, 2, 3, and kachang. Now kachang, kachang, kachang. And from here we take it somewhere else. Yeah? But let's do a bit of music. Any questions about this?
Ala,
we have, so we start from the kachang, right? Kachang, close, kachang, 2, kachang, 3. Like use the last kachang to give like a little jump. Turn around, yes? So kachang, jump on that leg and turn. Yes? So I'm just gonna pretend I have a dress to make sure that, like, for the followers, it will be kachang 1, kachang 2, kachang 3, and turn, because you're protecting yourself while you turn. Yes? So one more time, kachang, kachang. The guys have the same beginning, just that the hand is, like, the hand position doesn't really matter, Okay? So, guys have the same beginning. We have the kachang, 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 and here is our hands. Halo on the top, hold your hands on the bottom. Yes? Here. This is for the guys. So one more time, everyone together. 1, 2, and low jump, and turn. Yes? One more time from the basic. And 1, 2, 3, kachang. Now, kachang, close, kachang, close, kachang, jump and turn. Yes? One more time. I'm with the followers, and basic, basic, basic. Now kachang and move. Kachang, 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 and turn. Yes, now the guys will step over and turn another time with both hands up. Yeah, so when the men come around, step over and turn yourself another time. For the followers. When we turn, kachang, step forward here, step forward here, step forward here, while the guy is turning. Yes? So, you protect, you protect, you protect. All the time with your dress. Together, from the basic. And 1, I'm a guy, 5, 1, kachang, and kachang, 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 and turn, and turn. Yes, 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 yes. I'm a follower from the basic, and 1, 2, 3, and kachang, 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 and turn, and protect, and protect, and protect. So, when the guys come around, ba bam, 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 ah. No touching, just pointing. Yes, here. It's like you're next to her, and you're doing the, what they call bakuna, the moment where you try to make her pregnant, but you protect it, so you don't have to worry about anything. That's great. Okay, one more time, I'm with the guys. Basic and 1, 2, 3, kachang, and kachang, 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 and turn, and up. Yes, good reaction. You're like, ah. Okay, I'm with the followers, and 1, 2, 3, kachang, and kachang, 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 and here, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, everyone has that? discussed this. Were the guys faster than before?
I don't know if they were faster because I felt the last time that I only had time to do 2, but you
Really?
showed us 3, so I don't know.
Okay, so let's count it through from the
Yeah.
kachangs, everyone. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 7.
3.
Okay, sorry, then it's 2.
Okay.
So in this
If
case,
you don't want us to. Yeah, good for make it.
so let's do it as a follow. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5. Now, guys, yes. Yeah. Okay. Good. Good that we all. I mean, normally when you dance, you don't know when the guy is doing it, so it's a big luxury that we can count it now. Yes. So here and 1, 2, 3, kachang now, and kachang, 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 and turn, and 1, and protect. Great, we're all in the same count. One more time with the guys, and then we add. Now, 1, 2, 3, kachang, and kachang, 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 and up, and turn, and down. Yes? Also, this is kind of like sideways. It's as if, because right now the photo is next to us. It's not like, like, it's more like, I got this. You know, like I don't even have to look there. It's a no-look pregnancy.
Med handen.
Huh?
Med handen.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. From here. So, followers have their position, leaders have done their first dracula. From here we go. You follow us first. We go backwards as follows: 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we actually move backwards. I'm not moving because I'm not lying here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Leaders: 1, 2, 3, 4. One arm, the other one goes behind with the back. Because you're so cool, so you can do one hand. Yeah? And left, right, left, right. Make sure your feet need to be on the floor completely, everyone. Don't like step back like full with a bounce. Doesn't matter if you're guy or girl. One more time. And both contact, both feet have contact, contact, contact. From here, these 4 steps, maybe we should repeat this first. Not exactly traditional, but enough some. Basic head. Kachang. 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 Protect backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. I'm ready, guys.
backwards, is that kachan?
No, that's not kachang. It's
It's just
so the difference between the back step and kachang. So kachang is bam bam and bam bam and. Our back step is bounce, 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 bounce. So it's just 4 feet on the floor and then you take your steps. Yeah, backwards. So now what the guys are gonna do after these 4 back steps, we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay? So cross and clean your right foot. 7. Yeah, you can also do it for 1.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. So 1, 2, clean and 5, 7. So the vacuna is here your knee. This is the thing you're shooting with. Yes? So one more time. Cross and rub, rub, up. Yes, the followers have, with the, it's nicer with the dress. The followers have 1, 2, 3, 5, 7 on the moment where the guy does the knee thing. Yes? Because you're like kind of shuffling away. You are playing with the dress, and up. Like lifting it off. Yeah? So, one time with the followers going backwards. 1, 2, 3. Now from here and 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. For the guys, going backwards and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Yeah? Questions? Mostly because it's a lot of things to think about, but because it's an interactive dance, we need to kind of interact. We don't have to do that now with each other, but you can because the guys are already conveniently on this side, so you don't have to look each other deep in the eyes. I don't expect it's so awkward.
Yeah, we're
say
Swedish,
that.
come on.
Yes.
We don't do that.
So, but at least like you want to like orient your body towards the other person. So that also means that when you dance, for practice it's fine to like just like look in the mirror, but actually, if I'm the guy, look, my body's even like pointing to this direction already, and if I'm a follower, our guy is now here, I would open up my body a little bit in this way.
So if you would do this as a couple dance, you would be standing like this, you wouldn't be standing like this.
There's both, so Rumba is either danced on a line next to each other, or kind of in front of each other, and then you move in a circle. So you either move like, we kind of like move this way, and then you would also move this way, and then back this way, or we go like in a circle around each other.
Okay,
yes. So in this case, this only makes sense also this vacuna because we're now next to, because if I'm in front of you, right?
The other girl.
Yeah, maybe. But then we would do a different thing.
Yeah.
So try to open up your body a little bit to the direction of where your partner is. If I'm a guy, here. Yeah? And if I'm a girl, here. Try to tilt it a little bit. Yeah? Okay, from the top and then we add. Now, basic, 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 ka-chang, 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 and turn, and vacuna, go backwards, 1, tilt your body a little bit, right, to the left, and 1, 2, here. Guys, also don't forget your arms, don't just have them hanging. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. So the arms have kind of strength. 1, they even help you balance. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Yes? And for the followers as well, please like imagine like you have a dress, because it would allow you more things to do obviously if you have a dress. Because don't just like leave your arms hanging. Like you would be kind of like playing with your dress while you do it. It's like almost like touch me if you can.
Touch me, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So for the followers we have and then something like that, and that is also done with like contact. Okay. Let's try a little bit of normal setup. Rumba is really fast when they dance it, right? So right now we did the soft version. Let's just try how it works out. If it goes a little after we did our vacuna, the ladies will go as follows. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you've been having your dress exactly, if you had your dress before, you would tuck it in, and you slide backwards, 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 backwards. And your upper body goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just back. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if that's obvious, but you're kind of like doing like a chicken thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost like, yeah, like you tried but didn't work out. Or did it? Yes, like this. And for the guys, here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we actually roll the shoulders forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah? Forward, forward. The feet are the same, and the forwards, 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 forwards. Yes? Okay, that's in the end. That is after da, 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 and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it all together from the top. Now, basic and 1, 2, 3, ka-chang. Now, ka-chang, 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 and turn, and bakuna. Go backwards and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and now 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, for the followers, and 1, 2, 3, ka-chang, now ka-chang, 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 and turn, and protect, and backwards, and 1, don't forget the bounce here, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah? One more time slow? Yes, one more time slow. Let's do it from the bakuna here. Let's go backwards, and 1, 2, 3, now, and 1, rock, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to relax while you do that. Like, yeah, the shoulders need to move, but don't be like, yeah? Try to relax and keep the shoulders low. Also, when you go backwards, your body is tilting a little bit, so you're not like this. Ba, 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 lightly. Yes, tilting a little bit, opposite. So, tilt, it's kind of natural, because this leg is up. Back, yes. Okay, one more time. So 1, 2, 3, and now the bakuna, and 1, rub, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. This is kind of the release, like the okay. You tried, it didn't work. 3, 5, 7. Yeah, and with the photos, there is that. From the ground, like that. Now, leaders, hands. Yeah, one more time. Catch up. Now shuffle. With the guys. Catch up. From the top. Let's go. One, two, three, 5, 7. Photos. So also Rumba gets faster. Good job, everyone. Questions about this? Does everyone know when this music appears in salsa? No.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. We can always, I don't know if
But you can dance Rumba at any time, according to yourself.
no, yeah. Theoretically, yes, but some parts of the song invite you to dance Rumbas and others are like, well, if you insist, then that's what they say.
That's what he says.
Who said?
Yourself.
Oh, well, I'm not going to say anything against yourself, but like I disagree in the sense that yes, you can dance at all times because the club is there at all times, but it's like some parts are just clearly.
You should do it when there is Rumba.
Well, it's just like if there is Rumba and you don't do it, then it's really wrong. But other times you can do it whenever, yes.
Can I add something? So obviously, like now we have a choreo and everything, so I know exactly when the bakuna is happening. But when you have social dancing and you don't know, like how do you train that? Because I'm always late. I feel like, okay, there was.
It's very difficult because you like Linda still doesn't know.
But I think it just helps to listen to a lot of music because then if you hear, let's say, like something that is familiar, you will see, this repeats actually in many songs, so now I'm gonna have this part that is this long, so I can maybe do this. At least that's
and then
why
you have like the effect, which like you know that the Cuban guys like to do the bakuna on.
Yeah.
So because usually it's not like just any time, it can be, but usually it's on like a clear effect in the
Like a
music.
symbol or something.
Yes. We will do more about like the drums and musicality, but then I can also just remind you that this will be like one of the moments where it's more fun if it's like on the right sequence, right? Like if there's like a reason, and then you always know. If you then know all the songs, that's the problem whenever I bakuna Linda on the music that we both know, then like she knows.
But is it weird to like do something like this and then he's not doing it?
No, because actually this like it can just be a pose or something.
Yeah.
It's worse than if he's doing it and you didn't do that.
Okay, so it's better than I do it. Oh,
yeah.
he did. Okay.
I mean, it's like sounds like kind of silly, but it's kind of fun once you like stop being so serious. You know, like in the beginning when I first heard about this, I was like, oh, it's so embarrassing. You know, like, I mean, this is okay, but there's also this. Wait, sorry.
Yeah.
There's also this.
And it's so embarrassing when you miss it. It's like, because I'm so competitive, so I'm like, I failed.
But it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Okay, just to give you like a quick example. Makes me really happy when I get to do this.
Yeah, that's a good advice to like listen to a lot of music.
Yeah, so this was a typical.
Because there was a build up, he knew there's gonna be like boom, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then sometimes as the guy, you can just like guess. And you're like, yeah. Okay. Video time if you want to. Otherwise, it's lunch break or like a little snack break. Please. And then I also need a volunteer for the music version.
For the
Music version.
Are you? I mean, you want me to be a woman?
Oh,
Is that what
you
you think?
insist? Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Can you do something about that? I mean,
Okay, but I can do both without music really quick. So, basic, and ka-chung, 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 and turn, and ah, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Now the follow up, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and ka-chung, 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 and turn, and protect, and back, 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 and back, and shuffle, shuffle, protect, and shimmy, wait, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So my volunteer is coming. We can try to do on the salsa song with the rumba part. Okay? It's no problem if it's like. Great. Okay, let's have like a snack or whatever you brought. You brought something, and then I see you like in latest half an hour.
Nice.